Hey, this is Dimitri from RAIDX, and I'm going to quickly show you how to create an account for RAIDX, register for an event, and participate in one of those events. So let's start off by opening the RAIDX app. If you're doing this for the first time, you'll have to create an account by using one of these options. I'm going with Apple ID because it's super quick. Then we are brought over to the homepage. Here you'll see all of the upcoming and active events that are happening on the RAIDX platform right now. And the one that we'll use as an example is the Chelsea Chase. So as you'll see, I can't enter the event yet because I have not registered. I need to click the register button. And since I bought a ticket online for this event, I was emailed an event access code, and in this case it's super simple. It's 111111. And if you have not received this access code but you did indeed purchase a ticket, just email us at hey@raidx.pro and we'll sort it out for you. So now I'm brought over to this registration steps screen. As you can see, I've already completed some of these steps, such as doing the waiver. The waiver is super simple. You just have to read all this content, scroll all the way down, and type in your name, your date of birth. As you can see, it appears all the way at the bottom here. Click done, and then check this along with the button. This is super important because it protects you in case something bad happens. Finally, location sharing, you have to make sure that that's on along with the notifications because that is how the application works. And finally, the team step here is it needs to be completed regardless if you're going to be joining on a team or not. So in this case, I'm going to be competing solo, but I still need to create a team name. So let's type that in, click done, next, and as you can see, I'm the only person on this team and I'm cool with that. After you've completed all those steps, the register button goes green, and if this event is already active during the time frame, then this button at the bottom will turn blue. If the time for the event has not started yet, it will remain gray until that time happens. So in this case, since it's active, I'm going to click that button, go through a very quick tutorial of what everything means within the app. And finally, this brings me over to the map screen. Now, the timer won't start until I capture one of the checkpoints and click the Start the Raid button at the very top. So as you can see, there are all the checkpoints in the area. Now, I'm clicking the Start the Raid button. This activates race mode. And now, since I'm already right on top of the checkpoint, I'm going to click the flag button on the bottom left corner, right over here. And sometimes, if the GPS is weak in the city, as it usually is because of the big buildings, it's going to take a few seconds to recognize where I'm at and then validate that checkpoint. Pressing the flag button will guarantee that you capture the checkpoint when you're there, but the application will also try to do this automatically as soon as you get pretty close to the checkpoint, around 25 meters or so to the exact location. But it's always very good practice to open up the application, look at the map, make sure that you did indeed get that checkpoint with the map view open. Once it turns blue, you can be racing off to the next one. I can also check out the leaderboard over here and see how I rank in real time. If I want the map to follow me the entire time, I'm going to press this button in the bottom right corner, and that is going to center the view over to where my location is, and it's going to follow me along. So this is super helpful if you're on a bicycle, for an example. And finally, you can toggle different map layers as well. So finally, when you capture all of those checkpoints, then the game stops. You'll be given a screen that summarizes your route and shows you your final score. If at any point there is a checkpoint that has not been captured and you for sure were there, then simply take a screenshot of your location and where you are in proximity to that checkpoint, like this, and simply email it to us at hey@raidx.pro, and we can change that in the back end for you to make sure that your final score is as accurate as possible. So once again, if you don't capture that checkpoint because of an app glitch, take a screenshot, keep going, and we'll fix it afterwards. Don't worry about it in the meantime. And that's about it. Then you'll be able to check out your route summary and see how you've ranked against everybody else. All right, have fun out there.